Hey, everybody. We're trying something new this year with, hey, Clay, if this is 0 viewers, does that mean no one's on?
Probably.
Okay, just checking. I wonder if it's that 24-hour piece. Oh, we have one. So I have one live viewer right now. Hello, everyone. We are waiting for people to get logged on. So I'm going to give everyone probably another 5 minutes just to get on so we can get started. Okay. All right, it looks like we're up to 5. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Okay, we're up to 5 viewers. Hopefully I have 20 in a few minutes here. That's how many homerooms that should be tuning into me today. So I will hang tight. Thanks for the 5 of you that are on time and ready to roll. They can see. So can Miss Kennan. That's awesome. Great. Just hanging, just waiting for other viewers. Awkward silence. I'm just answering people who are hitting me up over chat right now. Cool. So I have Ashley Kennan's homeroom. I have Miss Cole's homeroom. I've got Miss Goulan's homeroom, which is a great start. We're up to 7 homerooms that can see me now, which is fantastic. I'm at 7. Miss Dillman, what are you at?
2. And one of them is me. I'm not in.
Oh, Miss Depri can see me. Hello, Mrs. Heck. Oh, yeah. This is Mrs. Grant. And everyone's watching me talk to you right now. Okay, so you're in. So you see me? Awesome. Okay, the viewer thing is kind of funky. It's showing that I have 6 viewers, so I'm probably just going to get started here shortly. Do you see me? Awesome. Okay, bye. All right, so we are at 8:40. And I think we are ready to get cruising because I want to get my mug off the screen and get you guys to our presentation that's going to show you what you're supposed to do with schedules today. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Everyone else can just join in as they figure out the link, I guess. So we're trying something different this year with schedules and basically not putting things on the teachers to try to communicate information to you because the whole schedule process can be a little bit confusing. So we wanted to be the ones talking to you since we're the ones who've been looking at these darn schedules for pretty much the last 40 hours outside of school. So basically, teachers, just make sure you're not handing out schedules yet. We want you to have students focusing on what we're seeing right now, and then we can hand the schedules out shortly after our presentation is done. We are going to have our Google Chats open, so make sure if there's questions along the way, you guys chat us, and we can go ahead and respond to those after the presentation's done. Just so you guys know, we have tried our hardest to get your schedules to work. We have tried all different scenarios with your schedules. So if you see a conflict in your schedule, do not say on your schedules, please fix my conflicts. We have tried that in all different ways, shapes, and forms. So just know that what you have right now is pretty much as good as it gets. So unless you're willing to drop a class and try something different to make your schedule work, that is kind of how it fell, okay? And then juniors and seniors, your English, you have one hopefully each semester, but if for some reason you get your schedule and you're like, oh, I have English 11 and creative writing in the same semester, that is something we tried to balance, but because of the electives you chose, we aren't able to. So most likely what happened is you have, a bunch of electives that are only offered semester 2. So we fit all those in and then, couldn't balance your English. So you have to decide what's more important, having your English balanced or picking the electives that you picked. Okay. So I just wanted to explain that off the bat. All right. So I'm going to get to our presentation. Watch this little trick. This is the first time I'm trying this. So I'm just going to share my screen and get on our actual presentation, present to everyone, and voila. Hopefully you can see my presentation. Maybe someone could just shoot me a yes, I can see the presentation in my chat so I can know this is actually working. All right, so the process of scheduling, the one thing we want you guys to know is this is kind of step 2 in our scheduling process. We try to go through your schedules, we push in conflicts, and then we have you look at them and decide what's going to work and what's not, okay? Awesome. Okay. So when schedules are handed out into Homeroom today, just know that there's no PLTs listed yet. And we do that on purpose so that if there does need to be movement in your schedule, it's easier to move things around. Make sure you check if all your courses are correct. If there isn't a course on there, I know, for example, painting, many of you took painting, and the prerequisite for painting is drawing. So if you did not have drawing yet, we went ahead and just dropped painting because you didn't meet the prerequisite. But if something's missing, you can go ahead and email us or write it on your schedule. Check for overlaps and conflicts. What we've had you do is just circle them just so you can see what's doable. If you're missing a class, that means it was deleted because it didn't fit. And then make sure all of your semester 1 classes show up in the same semester, or semester 2 classes show up in the same semester. That's the other thing we've been working on the last few weeks. So as we look at a schedule, we try to look to see that all phases are in the same semester, but sometimes we're human and we miss one. So just make sure you take a peek at that too, please. All right, there's Simon giving you the big thumbs down. Just telling you, if you do nothing, if you, give your schedule back today and you have a check mark with your initials and say, that's how I want it, then nothing is going to change. I'm going to take your schedule, I'm going to put it in the recycle bin, and it's in the system going to stay as it is, okay? Again, do not write fix my conflict because I cannot do that anymore because I tried my hardest to do that already, okay? So we tried that already and it can't be fixed. All right. Overlaps, conflicts, FlexMod problems. We just want you to circle your overlaps neatly so you can see where they are. We've already checked all your lunch conflicts. We've already checked all of them. You have to reflect on if they're doable. We've been in the FlexMod long enough now where you guys know which classes are doable and which ones just aren't. So let us know if you want to drop a class, if any, just to make that overlap go away. You guys basically have to decide at this point. Again, do not write fix my conflict. It happens every year. And we basically just have to contact you and have the same conversation. So just make sure you're writing some ideas of how to fix that conflict, whether you want to drop a class or whatever. All right, so what you do next, you write us notes on your schedule. So you're going to get your schedule, and on the upper hand corner of the first page, you are going to go ahead and write us notes as far as everything looks great. You can write notes of appreciation like, hey, Miss Grant, you did a great job on my schedule. Thank you. You're amazing. Just kidding. I know I won't get any of those, but if I do, I totally appreciate it. Otherwise, you're just going to write us notes. Like, keep them simple. You're going to say everything looks great. You're going to put a check mark if nothing needs to be changed, or write us notes specifically. What we do not want is I've changed my mind. I want to take this class, and this class instead of this one, and this one. No, we are not doing that at this point. We have already spent hours and hours and hours on these schedules. You guys had like 4 months to figure out what you wanted. So unless there is something like life-changing that happened, we're not changing schedules, okay? Every student has to hand their schedule in today to your homeroom teacher. If you don't need anything adjusted, just write okay, put a check mark, and initial the top of the first page. You're good to go. Teachers, make sure you initial each student's schedule after they've looked over them, so we know that you know that they've looked over them. If the student's absent, just write absent on their schedule, turn it in with all the other ones, and we'll make sure we call those students down individually. All right, please be patient with this process. Once we get our schedules back, it's usually, we have 380 kids, so 380 schedules roughly that we have to go through. And we will go through them and do the best we can. That's what our summer is for. So we usually put in about 120 hours over the summer, just working on schedules. So if we cannot resolve something after you've written us a note to make a change, or something that you requested isn't going to work, we are going to email you. Okay, so please, if your schedule isn't right, check your email regularly so that we can, make it right. And that's a great way for us to communicate with you over summer. All right, so again, you requested your courses in December. You have had months to adjust those or make changes. Due to the complexity of the master schedule, we will not be making changes unless absolutely necessary. Okay. We repeat, due to the complexity of the master schedule, we will not be making changes unless absolutely necessary. All right. If you're looking at your schedule and you're wondering about conflicts and like, oh, I don't know, if I can drop a class or not. If you have 6 credits minimum on your schedule, you can drop a class, no problem. 6 credits is what you need. If you took 6.5 and there's a conflict with that extra half credit, go ahead and drop it. You have 7 credits, go ahead and drop a couple if it's going to help with your conflicts. Adding classes, I can't promise you that it's going to be easy at this point. It's really difficult with phasing. When we want to add a class, it's not like, it used to be where, okay, you want to add a class 3rd hour and it fits in perfectly. If it's a year-long class, it's 8 different changes or 8 different days. I usually have to figure out how to get that class in. So it's tricky. So I can't promise you guys anything. Okay, examples of requests we will not be honoring. PLTs at the end of the day. PLTs fall where they fall. Some people have them in the morning, some people have them in the afternoon. That's just the way it goes. Classes with a certain teacher. Teachers teach in a team. So we, how your schedule falls that way is how it falls. We can't be changing lunches to be with friends. You will make new friends. There's 4 different lunches, as you know, and because it's, again, the complexity of the schedule, it's just best to keep things as is. This is a popular one. So can I have my PE at the end of the day so I'm not sweaty all day? No. If you pick a PE that's offered in the morning, that's just the way it is. So you guys will have to be ready, I guess. Take showers. I don't know. Use wipes. I don't know. Just to make sure that you are ready to go for the rest of the day. And then I'm not, I like to ease in my day. So morning classes are tough for me. I'm not really a morning person. So can I just start classes after homeroom? My answer will be no, because, we can't really pick to do that in the real world at work. We got to start when we get there. So your schedule is how it is. All right, scheduling summary. I'm almost done. Check for overlaps. That's the first thing. List any classes you would like to drop on the right-hand corner of the front page. Dropping a class due to a conflict puts you under 6 credits. Please list 2 courses you would like to try in its place so that we have some options. And then every student hands their schedule in at the end of the hour today. Okay, check your email. Little smiley guy says check your email. This is how we'll communicate with you if you have any issues, and we can resolve a lot of them through email. So counselors will have summer office hours. We haven't figured out who's going to be here on what days, but basically Tuesdays are a day from 9 to 1 in July and August. So you can always email to see if I'm going to be here during a certain time, or certainly another counselor can help you if it's just a schedule issue. Okay. Now, your schedules are not totally final. Like I said, final schedules will be handed out at our district registration day on August 8th. So we go through them this summer, and then the final thing we have to do is balance teacher schedules. So once we get all of your schedules done, we try our hardest not to have one, section of a teacher's class have 10 kids in it and the other one have 24. So that's kind of our last thing we do closer to the end of July. And then final schedules will be handed out or online available to you August 8th. Okay. So that, my friends, is the plan. I am still here trying to, oh boy, here we go. Here's my screen, everybody. I need to stop sharing my screen and get my mug back on. There. Okay. There I am again. So hopefully that makes sense. Know that we are here for you guys, working for you guys. A lot of stuff you don't see behind the scenes in terms of building the master schedule. It's like a 3.5 month process. So a lot of teachers involved, a lot of admin involved, and the counselors are involved. So again, thanks for your attention. I hope this answered your questions. Now, if you guys have questions for me, I'd love to be able to chat with you, but the Google Chat's not working on a live stream. So we are just going to do that via email, or you can have your teacher call me, either way. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thanks so much. Thank you, teachers, for your help. And just let me know if you have questions. Thanks, guys. See ya.